She is bringing the sound of New Orleans jazz to audiences all around the world and has been given the official title of Music Ambassador, an honor not given since Louis Armstrong. Well, she is just back from several very successful engagements in Europe, and she is our very special guest today. Please help me welcome Lillian Boutte.
Blame me. I'm knocking myself out. Don't try to tame me. Let me have my fun. Lord, I'm gonna have my fling. Some folks say I'm blowing my top. Talk don't mean a thing. Yeah, I'm having a festa while I'm living. Tomorrow I might die. Yes, I'm having a ball today. Ain't let nothing pass me by. Yes, and if I make my road hard, that's my problem. I've got to pay. I'm having a good time living life today. Yeah, I'm having a good time. Oh, so please don't blame me. You know I'm knocking myself out. Don't you try to tame me. Lord, let me have my fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have my fling. You know, some folks say I'm blowing my cap. Talk don't mean a thing. Yeah, I'm having a festival while I'm living, 'cause tomorrow I might die. Why I'm having a ball today, ain't letting nothing pass me by. Now, if I make my bed hard, that's my problem. I've got to lay. I'm having a good time living life today. Go on, blame me. You know I'm knocking myself out. Don't you try to tame me. Lord, I'm gonna have my fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have my fling. Why some folks say I'm blowing my top. Talk don't mean a thing. Well, I'm having me a ball while I'm living, 'cause tomorrow I might die. You know I'm having a festa today, ain't let nothing pass me by. And now if I make my road hard, that's my problem. I've got to pay. 'Cause I'm having a good time living life today. Yeah, honey, I'm gonna have a ball while I'm living, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. I hear you. Let me hear you maybe 2 more times. That's one. Maybe one more, yeah?
Find value at Home Depot, from the ceiling to the floor. With what you get and what you save, you'll finish so much more.
At Home Depot, low prices are just the beginning. Home Depot features the complete line of Glidden Evermore paints, and Home Depot will mix hundreds of custom colors for you absolutely free.
When you're with us at Home Depot,
100 years getting ready for this moment. So don't rush it. It deserves to be savored.
Take the time to taste the Welch's. Popeyes, flavor, upon New Orleans to savor. Popeyes, New Orleans. Popeyes, oh yeah.
Don't miss Popeye's Big Chicken Event. Get 16 delicious pieces of Popeye's famous New Orleans-style chicken for just $9.99. That's right, get 16 pieces for just $9.99. Visit your nearby Popeyes today.
You love the taste of Popeyes.
Careful, honey. Bugs. When a fuse blows, can you replace it with a larger fuse?
It's a 15, so a 30 will last twice as long.
Bad idea.
A fuse senses the amount of electricity a circuit can handle.
Well, you're lucky I was home.
Using larger fuses can cause a dangerous overload.
You're amazing.
So always replace a 15-amp fuse with a 15-amp fuse, a 20 with a 20.
Your hero.
Big Roach. Just kidding, honey.
We are back with our super guest, Lillian Boutte, but there's also a great group of guys that back her up every inch of the way, and we want to introduce them as well. First, on saxophone, we have Thomas Lillian, who also happens to be married to this wonderful lady. On piano, Edward Frank. And on upright bass, we have Lloyd Lambert. And we welcome every single one of you. Thank you. That was magnificent. When they named you the musical ambassador, I mean, really, not since Louis Armstrong, did you go,
you know, for me, it was something that I almost had to push for. But I did it because I needed a little bit, what I should say, comeback from the city of New Orleans for me. Because in 1983, when I left from New Orleans, you know, I took New Orleans in my suitcase and in my heart with me. And I love it so much. When I started selling it, I came back and I said, man, I'm selling this city. I'm selling this city. I love it, you know, and people all around the world love New Orleans. So, I mean, somebody said, well, they should do something special for you. And that's when they gave me, I think, in 1986, they gave me the ambassadorship. And it was wonderful because I went down to City Hall to get the ambassador, the certificate. And when I walked in, it was great. I thought they had planned this for me because there were mimes and street musicians all over the city council. And I said, wow, they came to celebrate, you know. And when I walked in, everybody turned around and they said, oh, great, you're here. Come to find out, they were protesting because they were trying to get the mimes and the street musicians off the street. And I come in and get this certificate. And they said, don't take it, don't take it. I said, I worked hard enough for it. I'm going with this in my hand.
I'm taking it. You know, we have had other wonderful musicians, local musicians, who have traveled to Europe, and they all say the same thing. Those Europeans can't get enough of New Orleans jazz. What is it that they want?
You know, I think New Orleans has been around longer than anything in the world, you know, and it's something that about this music that make people happy. It's a happy music. It's something about this music that has been like what we read in the history books. New Orleans music is almost a part of this history. I think because of the culture itself, we've got so many different kinds of what should I say, nationalities here. We have Germans, we have Spanish, we have French. This has been the melting pot. And I think that because of this, the music has gone out because we've had a mixture of every kind of thing to make New Orleans jazz. And you would be surprised that everywhere we go in Europe, in every city you can find at least 20 New Orleans jazz bands. And when you start to talk to these people about New Orleans music, they can put a record on, and when they put this record on, they can tell you when it was recorded, who recorded it, when the solo was taken. I mean, everything about it. It's just something special. It's like our food.
Do you think that locals appreciate it as much as other countries?
Well, I'll be honest, you know, as far as it's concerned. I think that now it's starting to grow again. It's starting to become a ball, and it's starting to begin to pick up a lot of the locals, especially since the French Quarter Festival, because the French Quarter Festival has given something back to the city, a complete free festival in a party, I should say, right in the French Quarter, where most of the locals used to spend most of their Saturdays and Sundays in the French Quarter, you know, bringing the kids down. Then it stopped for quite a while. But now, since the French Quarter Festival has been on, I feel that more of our local people are now going out to see some of their favorite people, you know, the New Orleans folks, because they get a chance now to see them. They won't go into many of the clubs. They won't go out into the French Quarter or maybe travel too far. But in things like this with the French Quarter, or to go down on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday and go down to the square and see the folk, the street musicians, or the people jamming. And also the French market in Dutch Alley, where they give a chance for the people to perform again. I think this is the only thing that's bringing it back again to New Orleans.
You said in 1983 you left, but this is really your home.
Yes.
You just were working many months out of the year in Europe?
Well, I left in 1983. I had been doing One More Time show, and I was itching. And I was, well, my mom always called me the gypsy. And I could pack my bag.
We got some sisters in the
I get some
audience.
amens out here, huh? No comments, okay. But they used to call me the gypsy. You know, I'd pack a bag, and we'd spend the weekend. We'd actually spend the weekend, can you dig this, on the border between Mississippi and Alabama, just at the rest stop, you know, to say we went somewhere, you know. So I was always going somewhere. We'd spend the whole weekend out there, you know. But for me, when I decided to go to Europe, I was looking for some more excitement. I was looking for something more. I had tried it in '80 when I went with One More Time, and the people were so they were so positive to the music, and I needed some positive energy again. So I got on my knees and I prayed, and God gave me a sign of what was good for my life. And I got up, and when I left everything except that little suitcase with New Orleans in it and in my heart. And I went away, and I've been there ever since.
Well, I say thank God you came back so that we could hear another beautiful song from you. And then we're going to come back and we're going to hear about her growing up. But we want to hear some more wonderful music. Lillian Boutte.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. Through your tears and sorrows, smile. Maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through. If you just light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on smiling. Smile. What's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
If you want to be a part of our studio audience, it's as easy as picking up your phone. Just call this number for tickets. It's free, it's fun, and it's for anyone who wants to have a good time. Call right now.
How you doing? I love this town. Let me tell you, this is my 5th housewarming party this week. I think the whole world's moving here. Nice plan. It's a great place to live, but with all these people moving in and nobody moving out, let me tell you, it's no party at Ryder. They got enough trucks to make their own conga line. So if you're moving, you're in luck. Because right now, Ryder's got this great deal when you rent. It's really going to pay you to get out of town. Not only will Ryder save you money, they'll save your sanity. They've got this free book Mover's Advantage that makes moving easy. It's a gold mine. You can call to get it even if you're not moving now. But hey, with Ryder's great deal, if I were you, I'd stay on the phone, reserve a truck, and get out of town. Because you'll save a ton of money, and then you can throw your own party and invite me. I'll bring a plant and...
Hey, dearie!
Hey, New Orleans, get cash back from Ryder on moves to selected destinations. Call now.
After I retired, it was time to make my next move. But options were limited. Fortunately, I found a landing at Berman Place. 1 monthly rent provides this lovely apartment, utilities, and delicious Southern-style meals. There's even a drugstore, game room, free transportation, and 24-hour security. Imagine all this with a community of friends and a caring staff.
Please visit the landing today.
Right now, for every $10 worth of groceries you buy at Del Sham's, you can get a 4-piece stoneware place setting for just $1.99. Quality dinnerware with a distinctive designer pattern and a complete line of accessories. At that price, you could build up quite a dinner set or replace a few that have become a little worn out.
Come from?
Our special guest today, Lillian Boutte, and you have a new recording out, which is very, very exciting with the ensemble here.
That's right.
But I want to go back just for a few minutes and talk about growing up in New Orleans and those things that influenced you.
Well, if you pass the camera around the audience, those things are the things that influenced me, yeah? I've got lots of my sisters, my cousins, and my friends. I came up with in a family of 10. Yeah?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's right. My papa was a Rolling Stone, yeah? He's with four boys and 6 girls. So with coming up, really, it was one of the things, if you really stand us all together, you can see we always had different outfits to go out every night because we could always go in our sisters' closets and get something, and they'd come back and find us with their things on, you know. If you were quick, you wouldn't get caught.
But you went to Xavier. You studied music there.
I went to Xavier. That's a nice story. I went to Xavier, actually, for only 1 year for music therapy, which was a great 1 year for me. But I learned that when you pay for school, that's when you start to play hooky. And that's what happened to me. I went to Xavier, had a great time in high school, good scholastical student I was, and when I got into Xavier University, it was a great time, and that's the first time I learned to shoot pool. I learned to play bid whist. I had a great time. I had piano lessons and trombone lessons, but for me, the best was that I got a good training with Sister Elise, a little bit with my voice.
But your real background came from gospel music, and today I understand you also, at the Jazz and Heritage Festival, are in 2 tents.
Yeah, it was wonderful because I've been singing for quite a long time in my life, and the first real gospel choir, it was a choir that was put together more with family and neighbors because it was on the corner of our house, and it was the first time ever to have really hot music into one of the Catholic churches, and then so we came up there, and then I went to DeSalle, to the Golden Voices. But my heart still lies with the gospel music.
And that is a magnificent way to say, First of all, thank you, Lillian, and all you gentlemen for being our guest today. And if you would leave us with another magnificent number,
Sure.
Lillian Boutte.
Thank you.
Now I've been itching mighty long to sing to you this little song. It's the separation blues, and I'm offering no excuse. You have been mighty mean to this sweet precious queen, but someday you realize what you're losing in this prize. Fare thee well, mama's gone goodbye. No use to cry, no use to sigh. For years you dogged me round, now's the time to let you know what's on my mind. I'm going away, don't ask me to stay. Fare thee well, I've been to school, learned a brand new rule. You know I ain't no fool. I'm gonna find a man to treat me right, one who'll stay home every night. Fare thee well, mama's gone goodbye. Fare thee well, your mama's gone goodbye. No use to cry, no use to sigh. For years you dogged me round, now's the time to let you know what's on my mind. You know I'm going away, don't you ask me to stay. Fare thee well, I've been to school, learned a brand new rule. Yeah, I ain't your fool. I'm gonna find a man to treat me right, one who'll stay home every night. Fare thee well, mama's gone goodbye. You know what's on my mind, honey, I'm going away. Don't ask me to stay. Fare thee well, I've been to school, I learned a brand new rule. You know I ain't no fool. I'm gonna find a man to treat me right, one who'll stay home every night. Fare thee well, mama's gone goodbye. Fare thee well, mama's gone goodbye.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for the ultimate trivia challenge. Jeopardy is next on Channel 4.